So we have a senator here with us who's saying that the arms are coming, food is coming. Are they getting into Ukraine, into the hands of soldiers? And what else do you need?
We don't have food yet, but the arms is extremely important. We are very much appreciate the Javelin supply. We definitely need more anti-aircraft weapons. We are demonstrating that Ukrainian people and Ukrainian soldiers hitting the Russian aggressor and stopping the Russian troops. We do our best. And today, Ukrainian people demonstrate a unique unity and important solidarity with our American partners, our European Union and NATO partners. What we need more, we definitely need to increase the anti-tank, anti-aircraft communications system, armored jacket, and definitely we need to find out the way how we, as a sovereign and independent state, can close the airspace, Ukrainian airspace, because this is extremely dangerous for us when Russia has a bomber cruise missile, Iskander missile against peaceful Ukrainian cities. But I think we reach very important decision when 70 military jets, Sukhoi 27, MiG-29, and Sukhoi 25 would be based on the airfield in the Poland, and Ukrainian pilots can make a battle with the Russian aggressor, covering and fighting for the Ukrainian space. We definitely need to find out the other steps, but I want to thank you. I want to again thanks all the leaders of NATO, including the President Biden, Congress of the United States, for the extremely efficient sanction which is already hit Russia. And can you imagine that we count it not on the 6th day, but we count on this, we have at 120 hours, and we are stopping Russia. Russia pay a huge price. Almost 6,000 Russian soldiers were killed in Ukraine, and this is more than Russia was suffered in any war, in Chechnya, in Afghanistan, in Libya, in Syria. And this is just a demonstration that Putin expects that very next day after invasion, he will capture the Kiev. But at the same time, we now beating, we are protecting freedom, we are protecting democracy, we are protecting security in Europe. And he expecting that Ukrainian people will meet the Russian soldiers with the flowers. But we met them with the Molotov cocktail, which we called Bandera smoothie. And with that situation, we have a strong movement among Russian soldiers, which are simply afraid to enter and to fight in Ukraine. We need also the coordinated action in the information campaign, because nobody in Russia will know about the real figures of the losses of Russia. And we have another initiative. I think that it is extremely important to see the march in the thousands of the street in Berlin, in Paris, in San Francisco, in New York, in Bratislava. But I think that would be a great idea if the very next day the leaders of the world will come to Kiev, will demonstrate the solidarity with Ukraine, will demonstrate Putin that he has no chance to occupy or to Ukraine or to capture Kiev. And you see that he is a war criminal. And it is extremely important that today the International Court of Justice launched International Criminal Court, registered the special cases against Putin personally and against Russia for the military crimes. And nobody should have any doubts that it would be responsibility, and Putin will be in prison for the crimes against humanity he launched in Ukraine, killing Ukrainian children, Ukrainian women, Ukrainian elderly people. and bringing such a big tragedy to Ukraine. But we really want to tell you that we will fight. We will fight not only for our sovereignty, we fight not only for our territorial integrity, we fight for freedom. And what does it mean, freedom for the world? It is absolutely clear now also by the viewers of your channel, MSNBC, and viewers and the American people. This is extremely important for the whole world.
And certainly the message that you all are fighting for European values has been received loudly and clearly by the leaders of Europe and has made a huge difference. I want to ask you if the Russian troops that are amassed outside of Kyiv, if they in fact take control of government buildings there, take control of the infrastructure there, do the Ukrainians have the wherewithal to continue a resistance against them until they are driven out of your country completely?
Thank you very much. Indeed, I'm here in front of you in the center of Kyiv. With maybe 800 meters from here, it is a governmental building, building of the government and building of the president. And maybe in 5 kilometers from here, there is a Russian troops. But there is no Russian troop. We do our best not Russia to go further. We all the Ukrainians now have the weapons. We transform in a little Switzerland when every Ukrainian under his bed has a automatic rifle, and we will not surrender. And that would be a hell for the Putin. That would be a hell for every Russian soldiers which goes to Ukraine. On the map you demonstrate now, you have lots of the Ukrainian cities surrounded by Russian troops, but they're afraid to enter inside the troops because Putin inside the cities because Putin pretend that he will fight with the Ukrainian government, but he will meet the very strong motion against him by Ukrainian people. And all Ukrainian, 100% of Ukrainians are protected our sovereignty. We are now as united as never before. Putin unite Ukraine. Putin unite Europe with their solidarity with Ukraine. And today we receive the voting in the European Parliament, voting in the European Commission for giving us the status of the candidate for the future membership. But we need additional things now. You remember that Putin put forward an ultimatum that Ukraine should refuse for the Euro-Atlantic integration. We never accept this, and that should be the strongest sovereign choice of Ukrainian people. And with that situation, the right answer to the Putin would be to give Ukraine membership action plan for the NATO membership. We do not accept any blackmail. We do not allow Putin to capture Ukraine, and this type of behavior of the war criminal Putin should be punished. Definitely, I hope that that will be happen at the end of the day.
And, Mr. President, we have a United States Senator here who seems to be agreeing with you, and we'll get to him in a minute. But we want to thank you for being with us, and God bless, and our thoughts and prayers will be with you and the people of Ukraine.
Your message has been heard. Former President of Ukraine, Petro Poroshenko, thank you very much.
Hey, thanks so much for watching our YouTube channel. You can follow up on today's top stories and breaking news, or catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.